I don't know what happened to my last live. I had two lives. I had one earlier this afternoon, one later this evening. That was like 15, 17 minutes long, and I was driving, and it's gone. It's not in my listed, it's not in my privates. I don't know what happened. But basically, to surmise everything that I was saying during that moment in time, um, I wanted to go more live often. I wanted to go ahead and talk with my followers. You know, I know it's not many of y'all. It's like 218 or something like that. Looking to see more of y'all and, build community. That's where I was heading to. All right, health, wealth, and relationships. And to continue on, like, I guess you could say part two of what we call, I guess you can call this the relationship series. Right, we're not just talking about romantic relationships. I'm dark as hell. We finna put this light on, and we gonna keep it moving. But yeah. And by the way, if y'all didn't know, it's not illegal to put on the lights in your car. I can't believe we believed that myth when we were young. People that are my age, the people that are, you could say 28 and above. I don't even know where our parents came up with that bullshit. But yeah, man, building communities is a very important thing. Like I was saying before, I don't think anybody watched that live, but um, most definitely building community, sticking together, having a network of people that you can trust and love and have around the same mindset of what you want to do, right? Health, wealth, and relationships, right? Speaking on the health, that's making sure you get your exercise, you get your work in every single day, as little to as much as you can every single day, man. Get something done physically, right? And then we talking about wealth. Wealth is the work that you do, the work that you put in, right? Now that, and you might not see the monetization, you might not see the financial gain right away, because some of the wealth could be just studying a skill set so you can go ahead and acquire that knowledge and understanding to actually do what can give you the funds, the funyuns, as I like to say. We got 21 people up in here. I like that. Go ahead and like it up. I feel like one of them streamers. Go ahead and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, go ahead. But as far as that goes, health, wealth, and relationships, trying to get your stuff in order. You want to make sure you get your money right, right? Whether that be a skill set, whether that be you at your job working, whether that be at a business, right? The business that you working on, your business, right? That's the wealth right there. It could be a 9 to 5. It could be a regular salary job. It could be whatever it is. Whatever's getting to them funyuns, that's what you need to be doing. You feel me? I feel that. Grow at Icy Garden. I like that. Appreciate the subscribe. Appreciate the sub, I should say, and the like. But for the 5 people that can still see me, I know I'm in the shallow realms, right? I turn off the light, but I know you can hear me. So if you can hear me, you can feel me. If you can feel me, we ain't gonna get any further than that. But as far as that goes, man, look, and then the relationships, not just romantic, not just casual, but your friendships that you make, right? Even the acquaintances that you know. You want to make sure that everything is on the path of greatness, on the path of good, right? You don't want to have people who will sidetrack you from your goals. It's very important, especially this day and age, right? Putting the lights back on. I don't like that. But This day and age, you're going to need people. You're going to need a community. You don't want to be by yourself. I promise you. You don't want to be a hermit. You don't want to be isolated. I've been there and I've done that. It's not okay to be isolated. You are your weakest. You have no power when you're isolated. Yes, you have your, you could say, your peace in a way, but that peace means nothing if you don't have people like you around where you can call up and ask for resources, right? Power is you being able to call up people and being like, hey, look, I need X, Y, and Z right then and there. And you got people that have your back and want to see you win, and vice versa. You want to make sure you want to see them win as well. And so I kind of look like Shaq is crazy. You know, through my lifetime, Superior NFL, I look like Mike Tyson. I've gotten that I look like 50 Cent. This is when I was younger. I've gotten to, I look like Emmanuel Hudson from Wild 'N Out. If you don't know about, your YouTube history, Mr. Ask Him All Them Questions. I've gotten that too. But Shaq is the first one. You special. That's the first one. Shaq is crazy. But do I watch the NFL? Yeah, I watch the NFL from time to time. Play some bets here and there. Favorite team I was born in Rhode Island, so it's the Patriots. Brian Allen, what's up? But going back to what I was saying before I cut off this live, is you want to make sure you in a community that wants to see you win, and that you can help each other out, and you can be resourceful with each other. There is nothing like a good community of like-minded people, and that's what I'm here to do, right? Those three things, three simple staples. Remember, health, wealth, and relationships. Health, wealth, relationships, man. Make sure you get your run in, get some sweat in, something, push-ups. I don't care. You don't even have, like, every step that you take, it doesn't matter. It could be just 5 push-ups a day. It could be as little as 5 push-ups a day that you're consistent with, right? You're going to build up. You're going to be like, okay, well, I'm done doing 5 a day. Let me do 10. Then you're going to do 20. Then you're going to do 30, 40, 50. It don't got to be 100. Make sure you crawl before you walk before you run, and you run before you sprint. Or else you're going to end up pulling a leg if you don't take those, steps. Everything has steps. Everything takes time, right? But also, time is not necessarily real. Don't worry about the time. All you got to do is making sure, are you doing your process every single day? Are you building yourself up every single day to be the best version of yourself? That's all that matters. If you're not doing that, then you're lacking, right? Again, when it comes down to wealth, make sure you on your job or doing something that will go ahead and give you them funyuns, that munyon, that money, the moolah, the green, the paper, the bread, the cheese. You know what I'm saying? It's all important that you either build a skill set, build a business, or get to work. Do something. Mow somebody's lawn or something. I don't know. It don't matter. Just get it done. And last but not least, now you don't have to do these one step at a time. You can do these all congruently, all together. But last but not least, make sure you build relationships, not just sexual relationships, not romantic relationships. I'm talking about real relationships where you have a community that will make you accountable. Being accountable is a powerful thing, right? Being accountable also makes you be responsible. Being responsible also makes you want to do more for others, and make sure that you don't lose your pivot, right? You don't lose yourself. You got to do those things. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you have a great day, great night. Be powerful, be grateful. If you're not grateful, figure something out to be grateful, or else you're just sorry. Peace.